am going to be doing a review on this new product from ELF. It's a little bit of a newer product. It's probably been out for a little bit, but I have been using this for about a month at the time that you are seeing this video. And this is the ELF Under Eye Brightening and Color Correcting product. So I'm gonna let you guys know what I think about this product, how I like to use it, and whether I'd recommend it or not. And the price of these were $6 a piece from ELF's website. They are the same product, but they're like listed as two different things, and I got two different colors of them. I believe there are a total of like 4 different colors of this all together. There is the first one, which is called the like Under Eye Brightener, which is this one. It's like a pink kind of color. And then the other 3 are in another line. I'll put the name of that line here because I don't know off the top of my head, but they are the like color corrector versions. So they have this one, which is for neutralizing dark under eye circles for light skin tones. They also have one for darker skin tones as well in that same kind of color, but it's just a little bit deeper. And then I believe they also have like a green kind of color corrector in the same similar fashion for like redness on your skin. So as far as the applicator goes, it is a little brush kind of pin tip kind of applicator. So there is a little button on the end here that you click, and the product is dispensed through the brush, and then you can just paint it wherever you would like to. I think on the first like time I had to like click it about maybe like 10 to 12 times or so before the product started to come out. And then usually for application, I find about maybe like 1 click, sometimes 2 clicks is more than enough to get both of my under eyes done. As far as any scent in this product, it doesn't have any added fragrance or scent, but it does have just a little bit of like a makeup kind of chemical smell, nothing strong or anything that off-putting, but it does have a little bit of a scent to it. So I have been using these two, and I was going back and forth between using them both and trying to figure out which one I liked more, or you know, how they worked for me. So I ended up using both of them today. I have this one on this side, the light pink one, and on this side I have the darker kind of salmony orange colored one. So maybe you can, maybe you can't see a difference between my under eyes now. To be completely honest, with like all my makeup done and on, do I notice a huge difference between the two? Not necessarily, but how I like to use these is a little bit different. So first I'm going to start off with the eye brightener one, which is the lighter pink color one. So what I love about this one so much is I feel like it actually does a noticeable job at brightening my under eyes. You can see in the clip here that I am applying it to this side of my eye, and it does a noticeable difference in my opinion. Another thing I love about this is the actual consistency of the product. I was afraid it was going to be a little bit too like sheer or watery or runny or creamy, but to be honest, it's really not the case. It is very thin in feeling, and it's very pigmented, which I was very pleasantly surprised whenever I applied it for the first time. And it's not overly wet or creamy or anything. It just has a very nice kind of like a dry down feeling under the eye without being too dry or anything like that. So it's definitely not something I feel like I'd have to worry too much about it creasing in conjunction with like a concealer or other face products. I feel like it's not going to be a hindrance to any of that. Another thing I love about the light pink color is that honestly I feel like I could get away with using this without any other face products. Like if I was just having a real quick like lazy makeup day and I just wanted to brighten my under eyes a bit, I could apply this alone, really blend it in well, and I feel like it doesn't stand out too much against my skin tone and my undertone, and I feel like it actually works out pretty well at just brightening my under eyes without it being extremely obvious. So for the other side, I decided to do a like kind of real-time comparison between the two to see what they did. So of course this is the one for neutralizing dark under eyes, and this one, as you can see on my skin tone, is a lot more noticeable. So it's definitely not a product I feel like I could wear on its own at all, and I don't really think that's how the product is intended to be worn, to be completely honest. And so of course here you can see the two colors in real time next to each other. So now you can see what it looks like with just the foundation applied over this. I feel like with the lighter pink colored side, you can totally get away without wearing concealer or anything. It doesn't need any extra color or coverage or anything like that to really make this product wearable. However, on the side that I have the more salmony orange colored one, I can definitely notice a little bit more of a color there. So I feel like foundation alone is not how I would like to wear this product. I feel like I definitely have to apply concealer as well. So now I'm going to apply concealer and show you guys what it looks like with the concealer applied. Again, I think on the pink side, the concealer is totally optional, at least for me, but on the orange side, it definitely was necessary. I think you can see with the concealer, it definitely does neutralize a bit of that orange color, but it's definitely something I couldn't go without a nice, little bit more of a higher coverage concealer. And then of course, this is how it looks with all of my makeup done. So of course I have the orange one on this side and the light pink on this side. Overall, when all my makeup is on and said and done, do I see a huge noticeable difference between the two? I mean, if I'm looking straight on, I don't think I see a huge difference, but the one thing I do notice is that on the side that I have the orange one, it looks like it's a little bit more color corrected, obviously because this one does have the orange color, so it's gonna cancel out any blue or purpley kind of tones, whereas the light pink one more just brightened the area. I definitely think it did do a good job at neutralizing a little bit, but it's not as color corrected. I feel like this side just looks a little bit more on the brighter side rather than like an even side like how the orange side is. But to be honest, I like both of these, and if I was going to pick one of these, which one would I pick? At least for my skin tone and my undertones, I have a little bit more of like a pinky neutrally kind of undertone. The light pink one is my favorite because I do have the option to wear it on its own without other, you know, foundation products or concealers. I feel like I can totally get away with wearing this, whereas the orange one is definitely not the case at all. I would have to commit to like a foundation and a concealer to really finish off this product. But I do think this one had a stronger color correcting, you know, property to it because it is more of a color corrector and this one's more of a brightener product. I mean, between my eyes, can you really tell a huge difference between the orange to the pink? Otherwise, I feel like they both did a really good job. So overall, I really do like both of these, but I do like the pinky one just a little bit more for me, just because I feel like I can be a little bit more versatile with it. So overall, I give both of these products a total buy, especially since they are so inexpensive at it being about $6. Now, one thing that I do still want to see that I'm not able to give answers on right now is how long this will last me. At the time that I'm filming this now, I have been using this product for about a solid 3 weeks, but by the time I actually upload it, it's probably going to be closer to about 4 weeks. So I will have to keep you updated in like my empties videos at how long these last me, because I do feel like this could be a product that I go through a little bit quickly, so we will just have to see. But as far as the product of how it works and the price point and what I think about it, it's a total buy for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below, and until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.